On the harsh African savanna, wild dogs do not dominate by brute strength, but by fearsome discipline and coordination. From ferocious baboons, ambushing crocodiles, agile impalas, powerful lions to massive herds of wildebeest, every confrontation is a test of endurance, strategy, and judgment. For African wild dogs, survival doesn't belong to the biggest, but to the pack running in unison. On the harsh African savanna, where temperatures can exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit, African wild dogs charge like an organized storm. They aren't the largest predators, nor do they possess the overwhelming strength of lions, but they are among the most effective social hunters in the world. Wild dogs typically live in packs of 6 to over 20 individuals. In every movement, chase, or patrol, each member has a clear role. The leader creates pressure, while others fan out to the sides, blocking escape routes and maintaining the pack's rhythm. Their strength doesn't come from size, but from incredible endurance. Under the scorching sun, they can run for miles while maintaining formation. Their large ears help dissipate heat, and their long legs are designed for long-distance hunts. When a pack of wild dogs begins a chase, the prey faces not only speed, but also collective discipline. Every step, every direction of the chase is controlled. In the wild, African wild dogs prove that victory doesn't always belong to the strongest, but to those who know how to cooperate, endure, and never break formation. On the edge of the savanna, where clumps of trees stand scattered across the dry ground, baboons often gather in large troops to rest, guard, and protect each other. They are not easily subdued prey. A baboon troop can consist of 10 or more individuals. Adults weigh around 90 pounds, possess long fangs, have aggressive temperaments, and are highly resilient when threatened. With the advantage of tall trees and group formation, they turn the area around the clump of trees into a living fortress. The African wild dogs quickly recognize the danger. They don't charge directly, as even a single blow or bite from an adult baboon can cause serious injury. Instead, the dogs spread out, maintaining distance and constantly probing. They move around, looking for gaps in the defensive formation. The baboons respond with roars, bared fangs, and threatening advances, forcing the wild dogs to retreat. The encounter ends in a moment. Against a powerful troop of baboons, wild dogs don't win by direct strength, but by patience, coordination, and the ability to capitalize on even the smallest mistakes. In the African wetlands, where black mud, reeds, and murky water conceal countless dangers, packs of wild dogs often seek water or track prey. Beneath the calm surface, crocodiles can lie motionless like rotting logs. Weighing around 1,200 pounds, with exceptional camouflage and a bite force of up to 3,700 pounds per square inches, they are the absolute masters of the aquatic environment. In temperatures exceeding 100 degrees Fahrenheit, a wild dog might, due to thirst or carelessness, venture too deep into an ambush. In an instant, the water breaks. The crocodile lunges at close range, locking onto its target with its formidable jaws and dragging it down into the murky water, where all the wild dog's advantages disappear. Underwater, crocodiles have almost absolute dominance. But if pulled out of their familiar environment, the balance immediately shifts. On dry ground, packs of wild dogs can use their speed, numbers, and agility to put pressure on the crocodile, forcing it to retreat. This confrontation shows that in nature, no predator is invincible. Victory belongs to the species that knows how to position itself where its advantage is strongest. On the vast savanna, where gusts of wind whip dust across the dry grass, herds of impala move in constant alert. They are agile, flexible prey, and very difficult to target. An adult impala weighs an average of about 150 pounds. With long legs, quick reflexes, and the ability to constantly change direction, it can leap up to 10 feet to escape predators. When the entire herd moves together, the chaotic jumps make target selection even more difficult. The herd spreads out, creating consistent pressure over long distances. Step by step, they force the impala to run continuously, constantly changing direction and gradually exhausting its strength. When the prey begins to tire, the pack of wild dogs deliberately leaves a single escape route, leading it towards shallow water. There, the mud and water negate the impala's jumping advantage. Changes of direction become more difficult, and the distance shrinks with each passing second. Wild dogs are persistent and effective hunters. But this land still has a far more powerful ruler, the lion. A mature male lion can weigh around 500 pounds, possess overwhelming strength, and its roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. To lions, wild dogs aren't necessarily prey, but rather troublemakers in their territorial order. When a pack of wild dogs gets too close to a lion's territory, danger immediately arises. The lion might charge not out of hunger, but to assert control. A single powerful pounce is enough to scatter the entire pack in chaos. Despite their speed, numbers, and coordination, wild dogs understand that a direct confrontation with a lion is too risky. They don't try to win by brute force. Instead, they read footprints, listen for distant roars, and flexibly change their routes to avoid danger zones. When necessary, the entire herd retreats in an organized manner, maintaining formation and protecting weaker individuals. During the Great Migration in East Africa, millions of wildebeest crossed the savanna, creating a massive stream of dust, hoofbeats, and survival instincts. For African wild dogs, this is a great opportunity, but also a dangerous challenge. Wildebeest move in large herds, and that sheer numbers form a natural defense against predators. A mature male can turn defensively, lowering its nearly 2.5-inch wide horns and ready to retaliate if a wild dog approaches at the wrong time. A single mistake can severely injure the predator. Therefore, the wild dog pack doesn't charge directly into the large herd. They spread out along dusty paths, moving silently but strategically, turning the entire savanna into an invisible trap. The chase can last up to 30 minutes. Step by step, the pack applies pressure, forcing a weak, slow, or out-of-rhythm individual to break free from the protection of the larger pack. They maintain distance, constantly move, and only approach when the target is truly weakened. After all the confrontations, African wild dogs prove that strength lies not in size or a single strike. They know how to scout baboons, avoid crocodile waters, wear down impalas with endurance, retreat from lions, and isolate wildebeests with precise tactics. On the harsh savanna, wild dogs survive thanks to discipline, coordination, and the spirit of the pack fighting together to the end.
In the wild, every confrontation is a test of survival. In the sky, eagles swoop down like arrows, using speed and vision to subdue their prey. On the ground, seemingly weaker species can fight back with their horns, talons, endurance, and survival instincts. From predators who dominate the skies to prey that refuses to surrender, it all culminates in one truth. In nature, no power is absolute. From heights that almost touch the clouds, eagles appear as true warriors of the sky. Their bodies, weighing between 6.6 and 15.4 pounds, aren't enormous compared to ground predators, but they are built to dominate the air. The eagle's most fearsome feature lies in its wings. Its wide wingspan, typically ranging from 5.9 to over 8.2 feet, allows it to glide for extended periods, conserving energy and observing the ground from a distance. Eagles don't fight with brute strength like lions or bears. They don't need to engage in direct combat. Their true weapons are their keen eyesight, superior altitude, incredible speed, and sudden dives from the sky. Once locked onto its target, the eagle folds its wings and swoops down like an arrow.
In seconds, distance disappears, and the prey below has almost no time to react. In the wild, the eagle isn't the strongest creature on land, but in the sky, it's one of the most accurate and fearsome hunters. On sheer cliffs, where a single slip could cost a life, mountain goats are masters of the treacherous terrain. They move along very narrow ledges, gripping firmly with their cloven hooves for near-perfect balance. An adult mountain goat typically weighs between 100 and 300 pounds and is about 4 to 6 feet long. Their sturdy bodies, strong legs, and hard horns make them very difficult targets to subdue. Therefore, eagles don't target adults. They wait for a young mountain goat to become separated from the herd when the group's natural defenses are no longer protecting it. From above, the eagle locks onto its target. It folds its wings, transforming its body into a spear that swoops down close to the rock face. The speed, height, and angle of attack are so sudden that the young goat has almost no time to react. In an instant, the eagle uses its talons to subdue its target, combining strength, speed, and incredibly precise spatial control.
Finally, the prey was brought ashore to a safe ledge. The hunt ended, demonstrating that even in the most dangerous terrain, the eagle still knows how to turn the sky into a deadly advantage. In dense forests, where layers of tall trees intertwine like a green labyrinth, monkeys are masters of agility. They live in groups, moving swiftly between branches and using thick foliage to shield themselves from predators. Depending on the species, monkeys can weigh from about 10 to over 100 pounds. Their light bodies, agile limbs, and climbing abilities allow them to almost disappear among the dense foliage. But that safety isn't always absolute. If a monkey is distracted by foraging, separates from the group, or loses its vigilance for even a few seconds, an opportunity immediately arises. From above, the eagle observes the entire forest canopy with its keen eyes. It doesn't swoop down haphazardly, but waits for the right gap between the branches. When its target is revealed, the eagle folds its wings and dives down with incredible speed. In the cramped space of the jungle, the attack must be absolutely precise. A single misstep could cause the eagle to collide with a branch.
But if timed correctly, its sharp talons will lock onto the prey before the entire troop of monkeys can react. The hunt ends quickly. The eagle carries its spoils from the canopy, returning to its nest to raise its young. Amidst the complex jungle, it proves that the sky is not the only place it can dominate. On tall grasslands, where the wind conceals every subtle movement, foxes silently search for rabbits, insects, or leftover food. They are cunning predators, possessing keen hearing, excellent vigilance, and agile movements on the ground. But sometimes, this very concentration puts the fox in danger. When overly focused on a scent trail or meal in front of it, it may inadvertently overlook a shadow gliding overhead. From a safe vantage point, the eagle observes every movement below. It waits for the fox to let its guard down, then retracts its wings and swoops down in a lightning-fast dive. The fox reacts immediately. It turns to dodge, perhaps even retaliating with a quick bite. But if the eagle's strong, curved talons manage to lock onto its body, the fox's advantage of agility on the ground is almost completely lost.
In that moment, the confrontation is no longer a prolonged battle, but a clash between speed from the sky and reflexes on the ground. The eagle can eliminate a competitor from its hunting ground. However, if the fox manages to hide in difficult terrain or resists fiercely enough, the eagle is forced to give up and fly back into the sky. From rivers and lakes to the open sea, fish are one of the eagle's most important energy sources. But to catch prey underwater, the eagle needs more than just strength. It needs absolute timing. Fish have their own advantages. They hide underwater,
move quickly in their familiar environment, and are very difficult to catch if the attack is even slightly off target. From above, the eagle circles slowly, its sharp eyes scanning the water surface. Just a small flicker, an unusual movement below, and it immediately recognizes the opportunity. As soon as the time is right, the eagle retracts its wings and dives down like an arrow. The water surface shatters in an instant as its sharp talons pierce down, locking onto the fish before it can dive deeper. Then, its powerful wings immediately flap, pulling both body and prey out of the water.
After just a few flaps, the hunt is over, and the water returns to its original tranquility. On hot, dry, rocky shores, snakes are among the most dangerous prey an eagle can face. They not only know how to hide, but also possess venom, a lightning-fast bite, and the ability to strike unexpectedly in an instant. Some snake species are long, flexible, and dangerous enough to deter many predators. If an eagle approaches from the wrong angle, a single well-aimed bite can turn the hunt into a deadly one. But the eagle doesn't attack recklessly and blindly. It observes from above, waiting for the moment the snake crawls onto warm rocks or surfaces near the water surface. When the prey emerges from its hiding place, the opportunity immediately presents itself. In that instant, the eagle folds its wings and swoops down at lightning speed. The dive is precisely calculated to avoid the snake's head, while its talons lock onto the prey's body before it can react effectively. Some eagle species can handle venomous snakes, although they are not entirely immune to venom. Their advantage lies in speed, accuracy, and the ability to end the encounter quickly.
Ultimately, the snake is subdued and becomes prey. This battle demonstrates that the eagle not only masters the skies, but also knows how to use its advantages to overcome the most dangerous opponents on the ground. Kangaroos are known as symbols of endurance and ground strength. Compared to eagles, their bodies are much larger, with extremely strong hind legs and a thick tail that helps them maintain balance during jumps. For most predators, kangaroos are not easy targets. Just one kick from their hind legs is enough to make any opponent wary. But for the eagle, this was a test of the limits between the sky and the ground. From above, the eagle spotted its target and began to swoop down. It didn't attack for a direct struggle, but attempted a surprise collision, causing the kangaroo to lose its balance for a moment. But the kangaroo reacted quickly. It maintained its balance with its strong tail, spun around, and forced its attacker back into the sky. In rare situations, 2 or 3 eagles might coordinate, swooping down from multiple directions to apply pressure.
However, the weight difference and the kangaroo's stable stance made it very difficult for them to gain a real advantage. Ultimately, the encounter ended without a clear loser. The eagle understood that not every target could be subdued, while the kangaroo proved that the ground also has limits that the sky must respect.